fans, comic geeks, and all the nerds in between. My name is Megan, and I'm here with another character breakdown today. And it's a character that I want to see so much more of, and I am confused why we haven't. So who is Jericho Drumm, aka Dr. Voodoo? Jericho Drumm first appeared in Marvel Comics in Strange Tales number 169 of June of 1973 and was created by Stan Lee, Len Wein, and John Romita Sr. Jericho and Daniel Drumm both grew up in a poor village in Haiti, but their lives went totally different directions. Daniel stayed behind and became a local Hungan, which is a voodoo priest, while Jericho moved to the U.S. to build a career as a psychologist and scholar. Years later, Jericho moved back home after hearing his brother was dying. Daniel told him he'd been cursed by a dark priest claiming to be the serpent god Damballa, and with his last breath, he begged Jericho to find Papa Jumbo, a master of good magic, for help. At first, Jericho got publicly humiliated by Damballa, which pushed him to get serious about avenging his brother. Papa Jumbo refused to fight directly, but revealed Jericho was actually the one meant to be the powerful Hungan all along. Under his training, Jericho picked up voodoo very quickly, eventually becoming more skilled than Daniel ever was. To give him the powers he needed, Papa Jumbo performed a ritual that brought Daniel's spirit back and fused it with Jericho. Soon after, Papa Jumbo died, passing the mantle on. With his brother's spirit now inside him, Jericho became Brother Voodoo. Damballa tried to prove himself as the top voodoo master by gathering the Council of Voodoo. But Jericho showed up and he shut it down. He beat Damballa in a magical showdown, causing Damballa to be destroyed by his own power. After that, one of Damballa's former followers, Bamboo, switched sides and became Jericho's ally. Brother Voodoo stayed in Haiti for a while, acting as a superhero and protecting people with Bamboo as his right-hand man. Eventually, Jericho moved back to the U.S. and set up in a flashy mansion in New Orleans, French Quarter. When Haiti started dealing with zombie attacks supposedly led by Baron Samedi, Jericho went back to investigate, only to discover that it was actually AIM running experiments. Since he was immune to their mind control, he took down their operation and freed the victims. Back in the States, at the Mississippi River to be precise, he saved a girl named Laura Lee Tate from drowning, but she later got kidnapped by a cult who managed to knock Voodoo out in his own home. Helped by her father, Inspector Samuel Tate, Brother Voodoo decided to rescue her. The seer, Mama Limbo, led Brother Voodoo to Desmond Drew's mansion, where he could not find any clues. Ambushed by the evil cult, however, Voodoo pretended to be subdued in order to get apprehended and infiltrate their temple, where he met their leader, Black Talon. After fighting Black Talon, it was revealed that Mama Limbo was the mastermind behind the kidnapping, as she was draining Laura Lee to stay young. Following her accidental death, Black Talon revealed to be her son, Desmond Drew, which exposed him as a fraud and damaged his credibility to his cult. Brother Voodoo and Laura Lee Tate then left safe and sound. From there, Jericho dealt with all kinds of supernatural threats. He teamed up with Spider-Man to stop the deadly Moondog the Malicious. He helped fight Dracula in Brazil, and even assisted Werewolf by Night by letting Daniel's spirit temporarily control the werewolf. He also worked with a Thing to stop a human trafficking operation in Uganda tied to dark magic. But not everything went as smoothly as those did. He once got captured and knocked out during a weird fighting tournament, and at another point, he got tempted by a powerful artifact tied to Damballa. That backfired badly, letting the god take over his brother's soul, destroy his home, and seemingly kill Bamboo. Jericho nearly lost control completely until Doctor Strange stepped in and freed him. He later teamed up with Moon Knight to fight zombie outbreaks, battled vampires alongside Doctor Strange and others, and even had to destroy the zombies he summoned once they'd served their purpose. His personal life got messy too. He tried to magically force Lorelei to love him, realized it was wrong, and they broke up. After that, Jericho refocused and even writing a book and going on a tour while keeping up his superhero work. He helped Daredevil break free from a curse, assisted Blade and other heroes against vampire plots, and revived Iron Fist, who used his life force to resurrect Luke Cage. and teamed up with Black Panther and Gambit on different missions. He also became deeply tied to New Orleans, seeing himself as its protector. During the Skrull invasion, he was secretly replaced by a Skrull imposter, who ended up exposing the invasion when it was killed. Jericho later got pulled into an even weirder situations, like sending Deadpool into someone's soul and helping fight off the Wendigo invasion alongside major heroes. Eventually, he was chosen to become the Sorcerer Supreme after Doctor Strange, proving that he had both the skill and the heart for it. He took the role very, very seriously, traveling across dimensions to lock away dangerous supernatural forces and protected the world, even pushing himself to exhaustion while still working as a doctor at a free clinic. Things got intense when he faced Nightmare, dealt with Doctor Doom's schemes, and handled a prophecy about a massive cosmic threat. At one point, he actually died using the Eye of Agamotto to stop a powerful enemy, but was later came back during the Chaos War. From there, he joined teams like the Avengers Unity Division, dealt with conflicts involving his own brother siding with dark forces, you think you know a person, and helped stop the corrupted Hulk by entering his mind and choosing to save his friend over bringing Daniel back. Daniel is his brother, just so we're all keeping up. Later on, Jericho became a teacher, eventually a headmaster at Strange Academy, training the next generation of magic users. He dealt with rebellious students, dark magic influences, and even attacks from Dormammu, all while trying to keep the school together. On top of all that, he continued helping other heroes with magical problems, dealing with cosmic level threats, and navigating major changes like Doctor Doom taking over as Sorcerer Supreme and reshaping the world, which is one world under Doom. That's the event. You should check it out. Even in more recent events, Jericho kept getting pulled into dangerous situations, helping Hulk with mystical problems, trying and partially failing to cure Storm's radiation poisoning through a risky magical deal, and getting targeted by powerful entities like the Eldest and even Death herself, who wanted to turn him into her avatar to lead a supernatural war. Through everything, Jericho stays caught between science, magic, life, death, and responsibility, constantly dealing with forces way bigger than himself, remaining a champion of the supernatural world and still trying to do the right thing, because isn't that what a hero does? So that was Jericho Drumm, Brother Voodoo, Dr. Voodoo. He's Dr. Voodoo now. I think he's a really cool character. I love Marvel's magical side, and I would love to see more of him. There's just so much depth with him. He is just such a banger of a character. So yeah, that's who I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I hope you will like and subscribe. With that being said, have a marvelous day.